You got good.
I'll
Looks
get you
good
straight
right
back in.
down. All right. I'm trying to get everybody permission to record. Going on, Chris Whitley.
Okay, Kent, I got Ayo.
Okay, give me just a moment. I'm making sure everybody has the permission to record. I think I've gotten everybody so far. If not, please speak up so I can get you in recording position. Cheryl, I think I got you already. So, okay. All right, we'll go ahead and start. Ayo, congrats. Good win tonight. We'll start with questions from those in attendance. Jeremy Warner, go ahead and lead off, and then Brandon, and then Gavin Good on in the hole. So go ahead, Jeremy.
Ayo, obviously a very different kind of atmosphere tonight. I saw you guys acknowledging the crowd. What was the impact of having a crowd? What was that like for you?
I mean, it was great. It was great to finally see, fans be able to come and support us, come and watch us play. I was excited. It always gives you extra juice. Just give you extra adrenaline, and it just pushes you to play harder. So, seeing the fans there, it definitely, felt good. It felt like a playoff game, really.
Yeah, first postseason game for you guys in 2 years. Just what do you think you showed tonight with a 20-plus point win?
I mean, I just think we showed that what type of time we're on. We really don't have room for error. We're 2 games away from accomplishing our goals that we set months ago. All in, try to win a Big Ten championship. So I feel like at this point in the season, we're so focused, we're so laser focused. We know we're done yet. I'm going to get some rest, and I think we just showed that. We just want to win a Big Ten championship very bad.
Thanks, Al.
Okay, Brandon Simberg, you're up. Gavin Good on deck.
You guys grabbed like 15 to 17 offensive rebounds. What was working for you? What was working for you guys so well inside?
I mean, our Coach Underwood, the whole coaching staff, they got on us his last couple of days of practice of drilling to us to offensive rebound. Rutgers, that's one of the weak spots. They were ranked 13th in the conference in defensive rebounding. So we knew that we can get offensive rebounds and create second chance opportunities. So Coach said, go do it. It'll help us win, and everyone bought into that. Fought to try to accomplish that goal.
Ayo, you guys got to the line 31 times tonight. How important is repeating that?
I mean, it just shows that we were aggressive. That's definitely always good. When you're playing a team that, applies a lot of pressure on the ball, pressing, denying wings, one of the key things to that is just attacking it. I think we did a great job of that. We drove it downhill. We created scoring opportunities. And with us being so aggressive, it caused us to get fouled. And we did a pretty job at the free throw line. So that's always, good when you're playing against a team that applies so much pressure like that on the ball.
You guys also seemed really locked in early. I think you turned Rutgers over 5 times in the first 3 minutes. Getting those starts like that, what does that do to other teams?
Oh, I mean, definitely, it's always good in the postseason to get a good start, especially when you play in the first game of the playoff. I remember when I was on previous teams like the USA team and state championship teams. It's always good that first game to set the tone, because when you set the tone the first game, it gives you much more confidence, and it puts you in a good rhythm. And I think we did a great job of that to start the game off. We just carry over what we did in practice, what we showed in practice, and it allowed us to, get some easy turnovers and get some some easy baskets.
All right, Derek Piper, you're up. Scott Ritchie on deck. Marley, you're in the hole. Go ahead, Derek.
Get started.
Ayo, this is the building where you can really chase some hardware, not only this weekend, but later on in the NCAA tournament as well. What was that feeling like stepping in here and just knowing the stakes on this kind of a court?
I feel good. It felt good to be out here playing. I try not to make the moment too big. You know, I put so much work into, you know, in the off season, throughout the season, during the season. I put so much work in. Our team put so much work into it. So I just have to make it like a regular game, regular court. You know, the rim's good, the court is nice. So I just try to, you know, really just go out there and focus on my craft and focus on, you know, the little details that help me become successful.
You guys really had a lot of balance in that first half. I think Trent and Devontae both had 8. Jake was up there as well. How much does that help you guys just continue to play at a high level when you're getting that from so many different guys?
I mean, that's great. That's tremendous. Like I stated after the Ohio State game, you know, you look at any championship team, like you're going to have you have to have other players produce, you know. You know, we have so much depth, and I think that's something that we have an advantage of over a lot of teams because, you know, towards the end of the tournament, you know, in games, you know, we're playing 3 games in 3 days, and, you know, we can play so many players who can produce for us. You know, Bello, he didn't play a lot today due to foul trouble. You know, Coleman Hawkins didn't play tonight. But next game might be their game. You know, they're fresh, they're ready to go. And I think having that balanced attack, it really helps us, and it helps us relish other teams from trying to, you know, scout on just one or two players on our team.
Thanks, Al.
Okay, Scott Ritchie, you're up. Marley, you're on deck.
You talked about, you know, before how, you know, some games you like to kind of feel your way through it early, get your teammates involved. Tonight, you were aggressive early. Is there something you sense in a game where you feel like you can do that and just, you know, maybe get going yourself early?
Oh, I mean, yeah. When I come out to the game, you know, every game I come out looking to score, but maybe if it's not my time to score, then I look for my teammates. You know, and today, I definitely did feel a little bit of a sense of urgency because I knew that this being the first game, and also, you know, when it's a win and go home game, it's always a different, you know, atmosphere mentally. So I just want to come out and give it all I have. You know, you never know. Tomorrow isn't promised. So I just want to come out and just try to play as hard as I can. Just taking it one game at a time.
Adam Miller just did a little bit of everything tonight. He was flying around defensively, taking charge. What did you think about his first Big Ten tournament game?
Oh, he was great. You know, he was tremendous. I applaud him so much. Like I told him, like, yo, like that was like during the game. I'm like, yo, like that was great. Like what you just did out there, it was tremendous. And, you know, when you play hard and, you know, you play with so much fun and play with so much joy and passion, the ball finds you, you know, easy dunks, easy layups, easy threes. And, you know, I want to stay championship with him. So you know, we won together. You know, we played tough games together. And I know he's a tremendous piece to help us accomplish our goals. So just seeing him out there having fun, you know, hitting threes, you know, talking to the crowd, it was exciting.
Okay, Marley, you're up. Shannon on deck, and Robert Rosenthal in the hole. Go ahead, Marley.
You mentioned Adam Miller looking like, you know, he had a lot of fun out there. And I kept thinking about, you know, the freshmen. They haven't really ever experienced a true college basketball atmosphere. I mean, does that make it more impressive on that end that, you know, Adam Miller was able to rise to the occasion in this kind of environment today?
Yeah, I mean, that's what I'm saying. Like, they never really played against 15,000 at State Farm Center. Like, they never been to, you know, Purdue Arena where it's packed out, Ohio State where it's packed out. So just seeing them, you know, seeing him respond the way he did, it was great, you know. Like I said, I told him, like, that is great. That's great basketball. Keep doing it. I promise you we'll be holding the trophy up Sunday. So that was definitely a great sight to see.
Did you give them any advice on how to prepare for this kind of environment? I know you're a mentor and a leader on this team. I mean, did you give them anything pregame?
Yeah, I mean, I just told them, you know, fall back on your craft. You know, pace. That's the one word I always tell Ace is play. Pace. Play with pace, and, you know, you'll be successful because he has the game. He has all the tools. He works in his game a hard worker, just playing out there with pace and also not letting the game get bigger than what it is. Being a number 3 team in the country, playing against Rutgers who beat us, the first time fans can come, some players can tend to, get too anxious, and let the game get him out of there, get him out of their sort and out of their mental focus. So I just told him and the team that, we built for this. We've been playing, the whole season. We've been through so much. We've been working. We've been 6 a.m.s, 5 a.m. workouts. We've been doing so much to prepare for this moment. So, like, I think it would be selfish to yourself and for the team if you get into the moment and you're, like, too anxious or, too jittery. So, they came out, they played with pace, and, they did what they need to do.
Thank you.
Okay, Shannon Ryan, you're up. Robert Rosenthal on deck. Go ahead, Shannon.
Yeah, you guys seem to play with a real edge and a certain determination. And I'm just wondering if you could describe kind of the vibe you were getting from the team today. Just are you guys reaching, dialing up even to another level? What were some of the conversations today or that vibe you were getting?
We just had that. We have a vibe where we're connected. We've been having that vibe for like the last last month, really, where it got to its peak. So today it just gave a little extra love. Like we had a little extra love for each other. Like we're a tight knit group, and COVID, due to COVID and COVID protocols, it forced us to get to know each other more. So we know all we have. We know a lot of people wrote us off. A lot of things didn't go our way that we think we deserved. So we try to come out here and play as hard as we can, play connected and have fun. And I think we're doing a great job of that. And I think people are taking notice on it.
Yeah, and it seemed like at times you guys were just almost like taking a second to soak it in. You turned to the crowd and kind of encouraged them and egged them on a bit. Were you trying to just soak in a few moments here and there to appreciate having fans and being in this moment?
Definitely. I try to have fun. That's one thing I do, try to appreciate the game. I just pray every day to be able to play the game, and I pray every day to, be able to, come out here and showcase my skills. So when I see people come to watch me play, I try to, and appreciate them. People taking up their hard working time. They could be working, they could be, doing homework, or they could be doing anything else. So for them to come and watch me play and come watch the team play, I just try to come out here and appreciate it and, give them a good show by playing as hard as I can to help our team win.
Okay, Robert Rosenthal, you're up. Jeremy on deck, and then Joey in the hole. Go ahead, Robert.
Yeah, I just got one question. We've got Iowa and Wisconsin warming up in front of me. Do you have a preference who you play tomorrow?
No, I don't have a preference. At this time of the season, there's no time to be, preferring who you want to play. Whoever we play, we're going to, do a good scout and focus in on them and try to, go out there and get the job done.
Thanks.
All right, and we'll go straight to Joey Wagner. Go ahead, Joey.
Hey, Ayo, defensively, you guys looked really, really locked in, forced quite a bit of turnovers, especially early to set the stage. What goes into that? Can you describe kind of how you guys are in a zone defensively?
Yeah, in practice, we've been really focused in, locked in defensively in practice, and it's carrying over to the game. We do a lot of film, and we really push each other in practice. So, we push each other so much in practice. In the game, it tends to become easier, guarding opposing guards or opposing bigs because we go at each other so hard in practice.
It was just 3 months ago that you guys gave up 91 points to this Rutgers team. You've talked a lot about how much different you guys are than earlier in the season, but what's different defensively? What do you attribute things going so right to?
I mean, we're a totally different team, totally different mindset, total different part of the season. Everything is just different. That game, I believe, was our second Big Ten game. We really had no feel for the Big Ten. We really was out there just playing. Now we're totally different. We figured out our weaknesses and we try to make it our strength. And I think we did a good job of that. And we're just a totally different team from that time we played in the first time.
Thanks, Ayo.
Okay, we'll finish up. Last question from Anthony Pascal.
Hey, Ayo. So the game obviously started on the offensive end, Jacob Grandison with a 3-point play. And then on the defensive end, you guys slapped the floor. How important was it for you guys to lock in on both sides right from the tip?
I mean, I think that's very critical for us, to show, that we're here. We're here to compete. We're here for 40 minutes. You're going to get the hardest working team you played and the most competitive. the most driven team you played all season. And we just want to go out there and show that. Yeah, that's pretty much it. Just go out there and play hard on the offensive end, defensive end.
Thanks, Ayo.
No problem.
All right, we'll have one last question for Joe. Go ahead, Joey.
Hey, Ayo, sorry, you talked about like all the film you guys watched to really lock in defensively. Can you give me like, do you guys watch this as a team, like individually outside of, I know you guys all kind of live in the same building, like you kind of take me inside of a film session on the defensive side?
Yeah, I mean, I can give you our secrets to, you know, why we're so good defensively, but just know we spend a lot of time, you know, on the defensive end, and it's working. You know, we spend a lot of time on. I can say that, but I can't give you our secrets.
Thank you, Ayo.
No problem.
All right. Thank you, Ayo.
All right.